Pencak Silat.
Pencak Silat! Pencak Silat! Pencak Silat! Pencak Silat! Pencak Silat! Pencak Silat!
First dog, the care kid. We go. From in, out, neck attack. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, up.
Well, a very good afternoon to you. Welcome to this Saturday's edition of Scoreline. My name is Robinson Okenya. Today, we are privileged to have the team that took part in the World Pencak Silat Championships in Abu Dhabi, and we'll be speaking to them. Yes, as you know, Usalama Iko Imara. Yes, we'll want to get from them how the championships was. Remember, it was the final week of December. Aside from that, we'll be taking a look at what is happening in football. Remember, today we have the FA Cup, as well as we had a number of matches in the NBA. We'll be taking a look at the results from the matches that were played in the morning. And Kenya played yesterday in Mapinduzi Cup, and it wasn't the results that everybody expected. But remember, our focus will be on Pencak Silat. Yes, your guess is as good as mine. What is Pencak Silat? So I'll be speaking to Chalicha and I'll be speaking to Barasa, the coaches of the Kenyan team, that will be explaining to us what is Pencak Silat, when did it come to Kenya, and how they perform in the how they performed in the World Championships that took place in Abu Dhabi in 2024. The month was December, but that will be in a bit. Relax. Mko sawa? Aya, tusonge nyuma kidogo, kidogo tena. Yes, we'll be coming into that. But I want us to begin a Scoreline this afternoon by taking a look at what happened yesterday in the brother, we take a look at what is happening in Football Kenya Federation Premier League. We have a couple of matches that are on the schedule today. Gor Mahia will be taking on Sofapaka, and then Kenya Police will be in action against Bandari. FC Talanta will be taking on Kakamega Homeboys, and Posta Rangers will be in action against Nairobi City Stars. Now, the match that everybody is waiting to see the outcome, we'll see Shabana. That match has just kicked off. Shabana will be taking on Tusker FC at Gusii Stadium. And then Bidco United will be in action against Muranga Seal. Mathare United will be taking on Kariobangi Sharks. And then Ulinzi Stars tomorrow will be in action against Mara Sugar. Those are the matches that we have on the cards this weekend when you talk about Football Kenya Federation Premier League. Now, let's move away from Football Kenya Federation Premier League. Let's take a look at what happened yesterday in Mapinduzi Cup. Kenya was taking on the host Zanzibar. in Mapinduzi Cup. And Kenya was knocked out. This is after going down to Zanzibar. 1-0 was the final score in a match that was played at Gombani Stadium in Zanzibar. Now, it means that Kenya will not be taking part in the final, but rather on Sunday, the final will see Burkina Faso take on the host Zanzibar. Let's take a look at the highlights from that match where Kenya lost.
Pigwa mpira ndani huko sasa akiwa Mabad. Alikuwa ni Ali Nzagi na tena cross ndani huko. Inapita kwa Faisal. Ameucheza Daniel Sakari. Ni kona. Faisal anacheza kona ndani huko, nafasi nzuri. Oh yes! Hatimaye Zanzibar wanapata walichokuwa wanakitafuta. Ali Inzagi aliingia kuchukua nafasi ya Sharid Salum, ndio ambaye anakuja kufufua matumaini ya Zanzibar kucheza fainali ya kombe la Mapinduzi. Zanzibar Heroes wanafanya mapinduzi katika uwanja wa Gombani kuelekea sherehe za mapinduzi Januari 12. Michael Mutinda hajui wapi atazame. Hatimaye Gombani sasa imenyanyuka. Gombani imechangamka. Angalia kona hiyo, ikamkuta Ali Nzagi akaupiga utosi. Mwamuzi hakuwa na chochote cha kulaumiwa. Faruk Shikalo hakukuwa na chochote cha kufanya kwake. Akaushuhudia mpira ambao uligongwa katika kichwa cha Ali Inzagi na ukazama kambani, na Zanzibar Heroes wanapata goli la kuongoza. Pigwa mpira ndani huko sasa akiwa Mabad. Alikuwa ni Ali Nzagi na tena cross ndani huko. Inapita kwa Faisal. Ameucheza Daniel Sakari. Ni kona. Faisal anacheza kona ndani huko, nafasi nzuri. Oh yes! Hatimaye Zanzibar wanapata walichokuwa wanakitafuta. Ali Inzagi aliingia kuchukua nafasi ya Sharid Salum, ndio ambaye anakuja kufufua matumaini ya Zanzibar kucheza fainali ya kombe la Mapinduzi. Zanzibar Heroes wanafanya mapinduzi katika uwanja wa Gombani kuelekea sherehe za mapinduzi Januari 12. Michael Mutinda hajui wapi atazame. Hatimaye Gombani sasa imenyanyuka. Gombani imechangamka. Angalia kona hiyo, ikamkuta Ali Nzagi akaupiga utosi. Mwamuzi hakuwa na chochote cha kulaumiwa. Faruk Shikalo hakukuwa na chochote cha kufanya kwake. Akaushuhudia mpira ambao uligongwa katika kichwa cha Ali Inzagi na ukazama kambani, na Zanzibar Heroes wanapata goli la kuongoza.
Well, of course, that is the national football team, Harambee Stars. They were in action yesterday against Zanzibar in the Mapinduzi Cup, and Kenya lost 1-0 to the host Zanzibar at Gombani Stadium, which means that Kenya will not be taking part in the final on Sunday, and the final will see Burkina Faso take on the host Zanzibar. Yes. Now, before we even get into today's topic, remember yesterday the Kenya's captain, that is Aboud Omar, was sent off for... You know, there was a melee in that match, and he had some, push and pull with the referee, so he had to be sent off. Kenya had to play with 10 men, but also after some minutes, Zanzibar were also reduced to 10 men. So it was a case of two indisciplined teams playing in that match. But let's get into our conversation this afternoon, and it's all about Pencak Silat. Yes, you're asking yourself, what is Pencak Silat? Silat, rather. I'm also asking myself, what is Pencak Silat? And that is what we want to get, what it means, what form of martial arts it is. And joining me in studio is the Kenyan team that took part in the World Pencak Silat Championships in Abu Dhabi last year in December, the final week of December. And we had a couple of medalists, so we want to speak to the coach as well as the participants on how the tournament was, where did they learn about this sport, and you know, the growth of the sport probably that has been in the country for almost 5 years now. Joining me is the team from Kenya, mostly made of you know, administration, police officers, and also other participants. But we get into that conversation, and I want to speak to the coach, whose name is Chalicha. I want to speak to Barasa, and we want to understand what is Pencak Silat and how did it come to Kenya. So let me begin with the coach, but first of all, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Scoreline. Good to have you here. I mean, it's been a long time coming. We were supposed to have this before you left for Abu Dhabi, but unfortunately we didn't, but here we are. Good to have you here. So let's begin with this conversation. Let me begin with Chalicha. What is Pencak Silat?
Thank you so much for the KTN fraternities and those who are viewing us this time. I'm Cleopas Chalicha, the president of National Federation of Pencak Silat Kenya, and also the head of national coach. The Pencak Silat is Indonesian martial arts, and the word Pencak is the essence of training, while Silat is the essence of combat and self-defense.
Combat and self-defense. I'm meant to understand that this is a form of karate. Chalicha, where did you learn it? I mean, not many people in the country know about it. Where did you learn it, and how did it come to Kenya?
We have the international body.
Yes.
That is the International Pencak Silat Federation, PASILAT. They sent some instructors from Indonesia who came here early 2021 is when the game began in Kenya.
How different is it from other forms of karate? I mean, we know there are people that take part in karate, there are people that take part in Tongli Modo, there are people that take... I mean, there are very many forms of martial arts. How different is this?
As you have said, we have different martial arts, but with the Pencak Silat is a unique one. It combines takedowns. It also combines using fists and other parts of the body, compared to other martial arts, where like in Taekwondo we don't have a takedown during the sport, but for martial arts we have it.
Yes, when you said that, you know, when it was brought into Kenya, you were among the first people that, you know, were introduced into this. Were you receptive of it from the onset?
Actually, I'm the father for this.
You are the father of this in Kenya?
Yes.
Well, very, very interesting. And, yes, where did you learn about Pencak Silat?
Okay, I got to learn about Pencak Silat early last year. When,
that is 2024?
Yes.
Just 1 year down the line?
Yes.
Yes.
When the coach came in contact with Afande Baraza, and then they had to introduce it to us. And then we were interested. We had to put in more effort, so we get to do this. Yeah.
Yes, how has the journey been so far for you?
I can say the journey was fine. We got there. We interacted with very many countries. At first, like, it was our first ever try. For them, they...
First ever try the international level.
Yes, international level.
Yes.
So for them, they were there. They were used to. So for us, it was a new thing. But we went there. We said, if they are doing it, why not us?
Yes.
So
let me ask you. I mean, you are not new to sports. You've been playing other sports, but you decided, like, you know, this is a sport I want to get into, and I feel more comfortable here. What made you move from, you know, the other sports that you're used to? I don't want to mention them, but the other sports that you're used to get into these sports.
Okay, like when you sit as a sports personnel, we always say that when something gets into you, like you say, let me go, let me do it.
Yes.
If others are doing it, why not me? So we get to try here, and then when the coach said that the international match was coming, we said we gotta do this because why not? Yes.
Yes, Barasa. Hali vipi? Ko fresh. Hii Pencak Silat ulitoa wapi?
Pencak Silat.
Yes. Naomba upandishe microphone juu. Wakenya wapate kusikia mtoto wako.
Mimi ni mmoja ya waanzilishi Pencak Silat. After wakati huyo instructor from Indonesia alikuja kwa embassy ya Indonesia. After kuja kwa embassy ya Indonesia, walitafuta watu ambao wanaweza market Pencak Silat because Pencak Silat is a traditional martial arts ya Indonesia. Kwa hivyo wakati walipata Mr. Chalicha, Mr. Chalicha tulikuwa tunafanya pamoja taekwondo. Sasa akaniconduct from there, tukaanza kutrain in Indonesia embassy, tukatrain huko ndio tukaanza kumarket Pencak Silat in Kenya. Kwa hivyo mimi nilikuwa natoka administration police, pahali penye ilikuwa best kuintroduce Pencak Silat ilikuwa kwa administration police.
Kwa nini unasema ndio ilikuwa best kuintroduce?
Kwa sababu hapo ndio nilikuwa natoka na naanzia nyumbani nikienda.
Oh, lazima uanzie nyumbani nikienda.
Kwa sababu anything kitu yenye nakuja mzuri ukitaka lazima ipate reception mzuri
nyumbani.
Na kupata reception mzuri niliona nyumbani ndio inaweza pata reception mzuri haraka, ndio wanisaidia kumarket Kenya mzima. Lakini si administration police peke yake. Pia tuko na tuko na schools mbalimbali ambaye Mr. Chalicha ana instruct akimarket Pencak Silat. Even in Mombasa County tuko pia na kilapsa Pencak Silat.
Yes. And when you guys went to Dubai, Abu Dhabi for the World Championships, that was in December from 18th. I mean, the question is, when you compare what you guys are doing here at home and vis-a-vis what countries like Indonesia, Thailand, Singapore, people that are experienced in this sport, how can you say where our standards are?
Our standard is not so bad. I can't say that we were badly off. We managed because Coach Chalicha here had the techniques he learned from the Indonesian coach when he came back here to teach. So we managed. I can't say that we are badly off.
We are not badly off.
Yeah.
Coach Chalicha, the question is, huu mchezo mbona watu hawajui?
That's a challenge for us, and we are hoping through the KTN fraternity for this opportunity. People that are going to view our actions and they will get interested in it. The challenge was about visibility, but you have given us a chance.
Yes.
They are going to know it.
Yes, there's something that Barasa has mentioned, that you also tutor this game, rather this sport at schools. How has the reception been? And have you tried to introduce it to other schools, and what do they say?
Actually, on the grassroots, we are working on promoting this martial arts together with the Embassy of the Republic of Indonesia. When they invite us in their functions and other functions that we have as the federation. We have managed to introduce this martial arts in schools such as Wood Creek International School, Indian Public School, Calvary Baptist Academy, we have Jack Rich School, and others.
Now that you've said that you've tried introducing it to schools, there's also a question: have you ever participated in this sport as an athlete rather than being a coach, Chalicha?
Yes.
How was it for you?
Oh, it was good. And I can say if I didn't manage to come up with the good results, then my athlete couldn't manage to come with the good results at home during the Abu Dhabi Championship.
And your assessment of the Abu Dhabi Championship? What is your assessment?
Actually, we managed to come top 10 best overall team out of 57 countries participated. And we managed to come with the 3 silvers and 2 bronze, which was a good achievement. None of the athletes who went, none of them came with 0 no gift for he or her. Yeah.
And how many African countries are taking part in this?
And those who
first African and then East African.
Those who participated, there were 3 teams: Senegal, Kenya, and Egypt. But we're having 14 countries that now are active practicing this martial arts.
Yes, 14 countries practicing in Africa. Of course, 3 participated in the World Championships in Abu Dhabi, and Kenya came home with 3 silver medals and, of course, 2 bronze medals. That was an achievement, of course, having in mind that this was the first time that Kenya was participating in the international Pencak Silat tournament that was held in Abu Dhabi last year. Barasa, kabla tuende pumziko, nataka tumeze mate kidogo, but kabla tumeze mate, swali ni, huu mchezo ukiangalia huku nchini, una uwezo wa kukita mizizi kabisa?
Saidi.
Kwa nini unasema hivyo?
Kwa sababu hii mchezo yenyewe kama nchi yetu tuko na karate, taekwondo, judo na hizo boxing. Lakini hii mchezo ukiona, tutaonyesha show hapo, utaona ina normal attacks, tuko na defense, tuko na weapon, kutumia weapon, na tuko pia na takedown. Na every attack tunafunza mwanafunzi yetu defense yake. Lakini ukipata kama e-sports zingine za karate, taekwondo nini, sasa zingine tunafunza defense lakini hatutilii maanane sana. Lakini sisi kama ni roundhouse kick, lazima tufunze mwanafunzi vile atajidefend from roundhouse kick kutoka kwa enemy. Sasa hiyo second, hii mchezo ina safety. Wakati tunacheza, tuna specific place, tunaambia kama ni sports, wakicheza ana score points. Si atu utapika tu mwenzako kama umempata street, hapana. Tukicheza sports, tuna specific place, una score. Sasa ukishindwa kuscore hapo, una lose point. Takedown, tuko na vile technique unatumia ku takedown. Lazima utumie minimum ya 3 seconds. Ukitumia side ya 3 seconds, tuna assume enemy atakuwa na time ya kukaunda. Sasa inakuwa best kwa defense kuliko hizi sports zingine. Asante.
Yes, that is Barasa telling us, some of the techniques in Pencak Silat. And I want us to take a short break. But when we come back, Barasa and Chalicha will be showing us what a roundhouse kick. Roundhouse kick, what a roundhouse kick is, takedown, what a takedown is, and how scoring is done in Pencak Silat. So I'm not sure I'm in the right attire for this, but I'll let them demonstrate. But that will be after this short break.